atmosphere like, the talk like in the locker room this week with big game coming up?
I just think everyone's really focused right now. Something that I haven't seen since I've been here is like playing in November for something serious. I don't think a lot of these guys have in a while. Playing towards a championship, and that's what we're going after right now. We've had this one game at a time mindset, and I think it's worked well for us. So that's what we're going to stick with.
Is it hard to keep that, knowing what's at stake, or?
I don't think so. I think everyone knows how good VT is. They're a talented team, going through some injuries like every team is, at least late in the season. So they're going to come in here swinging, and we got to be ready to go.
With Virginia Tech, I guess there's a certain symbolism or significance to it. I mean, that's the first game last year where you played a whole bunch of snaps. I'm curious, what would the Kenny Pickett standing here now have told the Kenny Pickett who went into that game, in terms of what you learned or what you experienced?
I mean, pretty much what Brian O'Neill told me before I went out there. He's like, just go for it, let loose, have fun. He's like, you're prepared and go get it. So that's stuck with me to this day. So that's pretty much what I would have told myself this time last year.
Sort of building off that though, is preparation a little different for you in the sense that you were out there against them last year, so you saw some of the things you're seeing on film actually under live fire last year.
Yeah, that definitely helps. They're doing some things that are different though this year, but like you said, I've seen what they've done in person, so obviously that helps a lot getting live reps.
How often do you think about or flash back to that goal line stand down in Blacksburg?
All the time. If you think about it, I mean, that changed our season. We we score there, and then we win the next week. We're going bowling, and who knows what happens next. We win a nice bowl game. So obviously, it's all we've been preaching that pretty much all week. That we remember what happened there, so we got to go get them this week.
Does that memory just kind of like resurface randomly, or is it when you're watching a Virginia Tech game, or?
Someone will bring it up. If I don't bring it up, Jimmy will bring it up 5 minutes later. Darren will bring it up. Like we all know what happened. We all remember it clearly, and we talk about it. And so it's extra motivation for this week.
Does that sequence of plays or the turkey sound they play on like every third down, which one haunts you more?
Probably the turkey sound, because we had guys, we're running out to warm up today, and guys were mocking the turkey sound. It was like, it gave me the chills. I hate that sound, but their place is also play. I had a great time last year playing there. It was an awesome environment. So I kind of like playing on the road and seeing different places and enjoying the environment.
Did the coaches reference that game much?
No, just us, just players. Yeah, it's a player thing.
What do you see from their defense so far this year?
Banged up a little bit, but like I said, a lot of talent. A lot of speed. The front seven's pretty good. They got some studs up front, so we got do a good job of controlling them this week and kind of just playing our game. Don't get out of style what we do and like play our game pretty much.
Kenny, how close do you think you guys are to clicking the way you want to in the passing game?
Close, because 1 week we're clicking the receivers, and this past week they were doing a lot of things different up front. We had a tough time picking it up, so we had protection issues, and trying to figure out what was the best scheme for that. And like I said before last week, they did a good job of mixing a lot of stuff up that we really haven't seen before. So sometimes you got to tip your caps to them. They did a good job, but I think this week we're back to a front that we've seen more of, and we'll be more comfortable that way. So every week you're thinking that it's going to be the breakout week for us.
When you guys are putting together these drives with 10, 12 run plays, does it help you at all when one or two of those runs is a chance for you to carry the ball and sort of keep you involved in that sense, and it's not just all handoffs?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm making a lot of checks that, a lot of checks throughout the run game, so I'm always involved. I got to be on my screws throughout the whole entire game, because there's a lot of, if I miss a check, it could ruin the drive. So, I'm on top of my game there with the mental piece of it. And then obviously getting a carry once or two is good to keep the defense honest, honestly, because if they forget about me, I think I can do some damage with my legs, and I've shown it before.
Go ahead, Jerry. Are most of your runs called runs or improvised runs?
It all depends. Obviously, the scrambles are improvised. Some of the read games it's read, so I got to read a guy and figure out what I got to do with the ball. If I can give it, I'll give it. If I'll take it, take it. Pretty much do what the defense tells me.
Okay, what does a senior class mean to you?
This class means a lot. They've been like little brothers to me, because I came in early. I've been around these guys a bunch, so to go out the right way is something that's on my mind. That's the number one piece on my mind, is just win. And get these guys what they deserve and go out the right way.
Like you said, obviously they're a few years older than you, but are there any of those guys you kind of developed a special bond with, either from being with them off the field or what you guys do on the field?
Yeah, I'd say Books is one of those guys. Going out to dinner with those guys again tonight, actually, so looking forward to that. I mean, everybody. When you play this game, I don't think there's a game like this where you build this kind of bond, because you go through, it's like a 365. You're here all year. This is all you know. So all the people in this room, it's all you know for 4 or 5 years that these guys have been here. So you obviously create a really special bond, and it's about as close to family as I think you can get.
Anything final?
Are you recognized much when you guys go to dinner?
When you walk in with like 6'5", 300-pound guys, are like, "Do you guys play sports?" And they'll joke. Jimmy will say he plays basketball or something. Yeah, we get recognized just because of the size, not because of my size, because of their size.
Kenny, thank you.
All right,
Well,
man.
good luck with that.
Where's dinner tonight?